Hello, U.S. History. This is Miss Davidoff, and I'm coming to you today to talk to you about how to cite documents for your Trimester 2 DBQ. Now, there are three different kinds of citations for this DBQ. There's a website citation, there's a photo or illustration on a website citation, and there's a Constitution citation. And this screencast will cover all three. So the first kind of citation, simple enough, is a website citation. So you click the link on the DBQ for this Henry Blake article. This is the first one. And it's going to open up on your browser. And what we see is a History Matters website. So we're going to cite it as a website. So I'm going to create a new project right here. And since this is humanities and it's the default for our school, we're going to click MLA and we're going to click Advanced because you're in high school and you are advanced. The title for this should be something like U.S. History Try 2 DBQ or something along those lines, something specific, because you will do more citations, more projects for U.S. history, so definitely just this one is fine. Make it specific. Create project. Now you're going to click bibliography and open it up. So the first citation is a website citation. Create citation. Continue. Now we have the website. So first thing it asks us for is the date of e-publication. When was this site last updated? When was this site, History Matters, last updated? And the way to find that is to go to About or Home. And since we have About Us and we have Home, I'm going to try Home first. And here at the bottom, it says last updated October 19th, 2015. Any kind of copyright or update information indicates the e-publication date. This one just happens to be really specific. Some websites only have the year. Sometimes they just say copyright 2015 or 16, and that's okay too. Just scroll to the bottom on the Home or the About page and you'll find the information. And if you can't find it, come ask a librarian or teacher. So let's go back into Noodle Tools and let's type that the date of e-publication is October 19th, 2015, as it says on the home page. Next is the URL. It's the address of the website. Actually, that's not the right URL. That's the home page. You don't want that. You want this one, the more specific one. There we go. Next thing we need is the web page contributors. So who wrote this article? Anybody? Anybody? Oh wait, it's Henry Blake. And the way I can confirm that is I go and I check the DBQ. Who's the author of this document? Why, it's Henry Blake. Indeed. So let's put that on here. He is the author. How about the web page? The web page is the title of the article as well. So again, that's nothing to do but the title right here. That's a copy paste. It's not too much. It's really quite simple. Name of the website. This gets a little more tricky because you have to distinguish between all of this information and sometimes what's up here on the URL. History Matters is the name of the website. We can see that in the URL. We can also see it at the top of the page. If you have trouble distinguishing what is the name of this website, come talk to your teacher or a librarian. Okay, so History Matters. Publisher of the site. Again, this is something we're going to have to go to the About or Home page about because we need to find out who is publishing History Matters, who's responsible for the content. I'll tell you right now, it's not Henry Blake. So, at the bottom of this home page, it says copyright 1998 to 2016, the American Social History Productions. That is who is producing History Matters. So, going to copy and paste that right into the publisher of the site. There we are. There is no editor for this document. Really, that's all you need to put. I recognize that this is not a perfect citation. One of the things, though, that your teachers really care about that we have not touched on is while we have the date of e-publication, the date that they really care about is when this ex-slave interview was published, like when it was created. So that actually requires going back to the article itself sometimes. I'm not seeing a date on here. However, it is in your DBQ. It says this ex-slave interview was given in October 1938. So you just copy and paste that and go right into Nodal Tools. So I want you to always put the date of creation just for this assignment because it's tricky and it's just a little bit different. I want you to put it here in the title, October 1938. Some of your DBQ articles will have full dates. Some of them will have just a year. Whatever it gives you, just put it into the title. This is different from anything else. You won't find it on a citation website or any examples. This is something that we're doing just for this project. So again, semicolon after the title followed by the date of creation, because it's really important to Ms. Panahi and Ms. Cameron and Mr. Newman that you have the date of creation, kind of where this takes place. Okay, so once you're done with this, you click Submit. And there it is. It's all there, all formatted beautifully. The next type of citation you will be doing for this is some of the political cartoons that are featured in the DBQ. And that is a photo or illustration that you find online. So let's look for the photo or illustration. Now, it's not a photo or image born digital. It's a photo or illustration that you find online on a website, right? And the way I confirm that is I take a look at one of the political cartoons. It's in here, I swear. There they are. Okay, so here is, how about this one? A Thomas Nast cartoon from March 14th, 1874. So here's the website. It's opened up. We're looking at this not in our hands, not in a book, but on a website. And I'm looking at the website right now. So, what is the name of the website? Name of the website is Black History. It's Black History. So, I'm going to type that in. Most recent date of access is today. URL, again, just a really easy copy and paste job for a website. Anytime somebody can access it all across the world, it is the full URL as opposed to a database, which not everybody can access. But this is a website. You can access it, and so can your Aunt Lulu in Timbuktu. The artist. Who is the artist? It is Thomas Nast. Is it a photograph? No, it is definitely an illustration. And the title of the illustration for this one is Blue in a Reconstructed State. Now, I'm finding this on the document itself, on the illustration itself. That's what it says underneath the illustration. Under here, it says, you are aping the lowest whites. If you disgrace your race in this way, you had better take back seats. Again, I'm not sure about this title. I think that's the subtitle. I think that is the typed out what's on the bottom of the page here. I'd prefer if you take colored rule in a reconstructed state, which is the big title at the bottom. So, colored rule in a reconstructed state. Now this time, it's asking us for the date created, which is great. It's different from the website citation. So, date created or copyright. When was this created? March 14th, 1874. Thank you, Black History website. Okay, here we come to the collection. So it's wanting to know who is collecting this, and what we've decided for this is we want to title the archive, or the collection, if you will, Harper's Weekly, because that's the group that produced it. That's the group that has it. And that's it. That's everything you need for this citation. Name of the website, URL. Again, you're going to see the same things required in almost every citation. The date created, the title, the author, if there is one. I mean, this is all basic stuff that you almost generally need in every kind of citation. And then when you're done, just click Submit. And there it is, all there for you. Perfect. The last, but certainly not least, is the U.S. Constitution. So this kind of citation, I think there are 2 citations, there's 2 amendments, and there's 1 preamble in the DBQ. And you're going to find the U.S. Constitution at the bottom of this long list of citation possibilities. And here it is, the U.S. Constitution. Create citation. And you might think it's going to be hard, but it's actually really easy. So the first distinction you have to make is if it's in print or on a website. Please choose website. You are looking at this on a website. In the DBQ, I think it's source number 12, the preamble. Here's the source. It's definitely a website. There it is. There's the website. Okay, here's the website, and it tells us it's the preamble. So one of the wonderful things about the citation is you need basically 3 or 4 pieces of information. You need the name of the website, which is Cornell Law University. I think so. That's what it says. Let's double check. Cornell University Law School. Brilliant. Date of access is today. URL, copy and paste. And since we're looking right now at the preamble and not an article, you just select preamble. And that's it. If you were doing one of the amendments that's in there, again, you put the amendment in, you put the year. It was amended, the year it went into creation. And again, all of that information is going to be on the DBQ. And if you're confused about it, come see a librarian or your teacher. We can all help you out with that. Again, the Constitution, I think, is really going to be your easiest site. In terms of the name of the website, you can either do Cornell University Law School or Legal Information Institute. I've gone back and forth about this, and both of them are really fine. It does not matter. They both work. Again, super easy. Just select the right kind of citation, submit, and there you go. Here it is, all done for you. I have done all of these citations for the DBQ, so if you have any questions, I do have the answers, and so do all of your teachers. When you are done, you definitely need to export this from Noodlebib. Do not select all, copy, and paste into a Word document. Don't do that. Print export to Word or print export to Google Docs. That is what needs to be submitted for this assignment, for this DBQ. It will be labeled Works Cited. Let's just see what happens when we export to Word. This pops up. Ta-da! Works Cited. Should probably be bigger than that, but this is the beginning. Okay? So please If you have any questions, come see me, come see your teacher. Um, this should be a breeze.